Hi, I'm Jillian Gallagher from Miss Gallagher Reads. I am a 5th grade teacher in Pennsylvania, and I am going to be giving a quick introduction of division today. And please don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. I'll be posting some new videos specifically around 5th grade content now, since I have an amazing 5th grade class. This is our introduction. We're just starting a whole chapter on division. So we're going to be doing some concrete using some blocks to talk about what division is. And then I'm also going to be showing you the traditional kind of long division strategy so that you can use the numbers as well. So we're going to start first thinking about what division is. Out in front of me, I have 68 blocks. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 68 blocks. When we're doing division, we're just thinking about dividing our total number into equal groups or sharing equally. So I'm gonna use my house for my long division, and I'm gonna put my total number that I have, 68, inside that house. I'm gonna share my total amount in 2 equal groups. So my 2 will go on the outside. This is my number I'm splitting up, and this is the number of groups that I'm splitting it into. One of the ways that we can think about this when we're looking first at the blocks is to look first at the 10s. So I'll move my 1s over there for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have an even number of 10s. So I could split them into 2 equal groups. If I don't already know that 3 plus 3 equals 6, I could put all of my 10s together and I could put them into 2 groups. Group 1, group 2, group 1, group 2, group 1, group 2. And then count up to see how many are in each group. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. There we go. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones left, or 8 single cubes. Now I can do the same exact thing. I can either break it up to see, match up my line to make sure that they're equal. I could think what doubles fact equals 8. I know 4 plus 4 equals 8. Or I could do the same thing like I did with my rods and put them into 2 equal groups, group 1, group 2, group 1, group 2, until I have none left, and then count up how many. I have 4 and 4. So now I have my 2 equal groups. So I started with 68. I now have 2 equal groups, 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I have 34 in each group. So if I have 68 blocks and I'm sharing them in 2 equal groups, I have 34 in each group. I'm going to show you now over here how we would do this the traditional way, not using blocks, just using numbers. So when we do our division, we do it a little bit differently than if we were stacking and doing addition or subtraction. We do it left to right. Rather than starting from the 1s and moving over to the greater place values, we actually start with the place value that's closest to the number that we're dividing into. So how many times can 2 go into 6? We could think about it like this. 2 times what would equal 6, or close to 6, without going over? Well, we can count by 2s. 2, 4, 6. There we go. 3 sets of 2. So 2 times 3 equals 6. I'm going to erase this because that was just my helper, and I'm going to put a 3 up here. The numbers up here are what we are multiplying by to see how many we would get in each group. So 2 times 3 equals 6. I'm going to put my 6 down here, and I'm going to subtract to see if there's any left. There are none left, so I'm going to put a 0, and I'm going to draw an arrow down and bring down that 8. Now, how many times can this same number, 2, go into 8? 2 can go into 8. Let's see how many times. 2 times what would get us close to 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. 4. Whenever you're doing division, knowing those multiplication facts fluently is so helpful. So, I know 2 times 4 equals 8, so I'm going to put my 8 down here, and I'm going to subtract, and I'll be left with 0. Not all division problems are this clean, meaning they don't have a remainder or a decimal, but for our example here, we did one that's clean with no remainder. So, 68 divided by 2 equals, how many did each group get? 34. There you go. And the reverse can also be said. If I'm not sure and I want to check my work, 2 times, how many are in each group? 34 equals how many altogether? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. There we go. And that is a quick introduction to how we do division using cubes or actual concrete objects, and an introduction to using division with a long method. Thank you for watching. Happy reading and happy math.